Pronunciation is essential if you're going to learn Dutch. For example, how would you say this word? Achtenkachte? No, actually it's pronounced Achtenkachte, and that's why we need to learn how to pronounce each letter in Dutch. Today we're going to start with the vowels. Now, my pronunciation is not going to be necessarily the best in the world, since I am from America and not from the Netherlands. So, my recommendation is to go to the website heardutchhere.net. Pay attention to the spelling. If you want to jump right into the pronunciation section without having to look around the website too far, add /dutchpronunciation.html. Don't forget the slash. And of course, I will leave a link in the description box if you're on YouTube. And on that website, you can really dig much, much deeper than I'm going to go into on this video, and listen to how an authentic Dutch person pronounces their Dutch. Now, Dutch has a lot more vowel sounds than we have in English. And some of the vowel sounds are kind of similar to what we have in English, but many of them have slight differences. And though you may not hear these differences right away at first, the Dutch definitely hear them, and after a while you will hear them as well. Okay, let's get started. The first letter is pronounced A, not aw and not a, but kind of in between. A. And here we have the word kot. Notice how the A in kot is short, much different than the A in the alphabet. And kot means cat. This word is kotten, which means more than one cat, but the A here is also short. How do we know that? We have vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. The consonants don't have to be the same, but if there's two of them in between your vowels, then your first vowel is going to be short. Next we have the long A, and this word is pronounced man, not mon, and not man, but in between there you'll find the A, just like the letter A in the alphabet. So this is pronounced man. Now this is a one-syllable word, but when you have two A's, that makes it long. Now the A of this word is also long. We see vowel and only one consonant in vowel. So this means that this letter is going to be a long vowel. This is the word ja. Ja. Notice how the A is long. Usually on the end of a word, vowels are long. In Dutch, this is the letter A, and this word is pronounced hebben. This is a short E in Dutch, much like the English short E. And we see here a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So your first vowel is going to be short. But what about that second E over there? How come it's not pronounced eh? It's pronounced What's up with that? Well, this one falls in an unstressed syllable. Hebben. Hebben. So, an unstressed syllable with an E in it, the E becomes what we call a mute E. It's not really muted, it's just pronounced which is also known as the schwa sound. And here we have the long E, as in the word weet. Now the long A in English is pronounced A down here in the southern part of the United States, which is a little different than they pronounce it in the north and some other parts. So if you are from my part of the country, you don't want to pronounce this weet. That's too much of an A. You want to go with the Dutch accent and pronounce it weet. Weet. And here we have weten. Here we have just a one-syllable word, so you know it's already long because of the two E's. But here we have the vowel, consonant, vowel. With only one consonant, the first vowel is long. And the other one falls in that unstressed syllable again, so it's pronounced weet, weten. Now at first you may be thinking, oh, this must be pronounced een, but it's really not. This is an exception in Dutch. This word is pronounced un. This word, spelled the same way but has the accent marks over it, is actually pronounced een. So, un, een. Now, these words don't mean exactly the same thing. Un means the English word a, as in a cat or a dog. And een means the number 1. So if you want to remember these a little easier, think of the accent marks as little slanted ones. It may sound a little silly, but it works. Now this is the long E, but when you have an R coming after a vowel, a lot of times it makes the vowel a little longer. And I'm pointing this out on the double E because it seems to be most noticeable. So instead of saying ver, you want to relax just a little and say ver. You don't want to pronounce this like an English double E. That would be ver. You really don't want that much of an E there. So, ver. And here we have the Dutch I, pronounced E in the alphabet. E. The short I is pronounced I, much like the short I in English, as in this word, ik. Ik. With this word, anytime you have an IG, usually at the end of a word, it makes the I kind of like a short U sound. So this is rustig, rustig. This is the Dutch long I. This is pronounced E, as in the word niet, which means not. Here, however, it's pronounced a little differently. You'll see that there's another vowel sound in front of the IE. This is going to change the IE to a Y sound, as in the y in yes. So this word is pronounced draaien, draaien. Here we have the short O, it is pronounced O, not O and not aw, but kind of in between there. O, as in kopje, kopje, which means cup. Now we have a long O, pronounced O, O, as in the word doos. Now you don't want to say doos, but you want to use that Dutch accent. So, doos, doos. Here we go again, that vowel, consonant vowel, meaning this O is long. This word is pronounced lopen, lopen. In English, we call this a bus, but in Dutch, they call it a bus. Hear how the U is a little more rounded? It's not boos, but it's not bus either. Another vowel that's kind of in between. Bus. 2 U's makes it a long U, but we don't pronounce it oo, we pronounce it oo. Ooh. It's a different sound. At first you might not hear it, but it is different. Ooh, as in ur. Ur. And the U here is also long. Vowel, consonant vowel. This word is pronounced uren. Uren. So, uren. You don't want to say oo, and you don't want to say you. Uren. The Y in Dutch is usually only found in borrowed words. So, here the word baby is the same as it is in English. Baby. This is the A. A. It's not really found anywhere in English. Somewhere between the English long I and the long A, you'll find the A. Like in this word, bay. Bay. You'll also see this letter written like this. with an I and a J kind of mixed together, and it looks like it has a diaeresis on top, but really it's just the dots of the I and J. This is another one of those exceptions. This word is pronounced bijzonder, bijzonder, with more of an E sound. This Lijk is pronounced much like the English word luck. So this word is pronounced makkelijk, makkelijk. All these exceptions, why can't they just follow the rules like all the other words? Fun fact, the A is actually a name of a body of water in the Netherlands. You'll also find that the A on the beginning of a name or the beginning of a sentence, that both letters will be capitalized. EI is pronounced the same way as the IJ, as in the word meisje, meisje. Fun fact, the EI by itself is actually the word for egg. So A in Dutch means egg. It should be noted also that the A and A are two different length vowels, even though they sound the same, but this is considered the short A, and this is considered the long A. Just so you know. Now the OU and the AU blend sound the same, as in jou and blauw. Jou, blauw. The UI blend is quite hard to pronounce and not found anywhere in English either, as in the word huis, huis, which is the word for house, but you don't want to pronounce it ow, like in house. It's as in huis. Here's another fun fact. The UI is also a word by itself that means onion. So an a is an onion. The EU blend is another hard one to master, as in the word leuk, leuk. And this word means funny or fun or nice, has a few different meanings. This one's much easier. The OE blend is much like the double O in English, oo. So this word is pronounced doen, doen. This is the OI blend, and although it's not found in a lot of words in Dutch, it is found in one of the most common words in Dutch. Hoi, hoi, and this word means hi, as in hi, how's it going? Here we have the EEU blend, as in leeuwen, leeuwen. Here we have the IEU blend, which is kind of like an ew sound, ew, as in the word muse, muse. Now I want to talk about another thing you'll also see in Dutch, the diaeresis. That's these two little dots right above this E. So what does that mean anyway? Well, you'll notice here that this could be a vowel blend, or this could be a vowel blend. And the diaeresis is there to help separate the vowel sounds. This should be pronounced 23. This is actually a triple compound word that means 23. And if I separate the words for you, you can see now 23. So I still recommend going to that website, heardutchhere.net. Not only will you find a lot of other content I don't have on this video, but you'll also get to hear each of those vowels and consonants and everything else as pronounced by an authentic Dutchman. Click on the little speakers beside each of the words and listen to what they sound like, and get your voice recorder out and see if you can sound just like them. That is the best way to practice. Now, there's a consonants video next. Go on over and check that one out. We gotta learn the rest of these letters too, you know. That's all for now. Tot ziens!